What is this? Okay, good. It looks like I just milked nothing. I should probably not do that in town. Just like jack off in the town square. Hey, how's it going? Whoa, whoa! What the fuck is this? Got him! I've just been drifting around, being led by circumstances. No, that's not right. In Ave, you helped Bart when he needed it. I can't keep a fucking straight face, this awful writing. Drifting, kind of like me. Holy shit. Oh no! Oh, we're not quite dead yet. Don't worry though, I have a telescope equipped. The sprite tells me it's a lady, but the face tells me it's a man. Do that Dr. Girlfriend voice. Yesterday my stove caught on fire. I thought the whole house was gonna burn down. You, they're ugly, kid. Every kid is ugly.
What? These aren't special in any way. There goes the potion! Oh!
It's a perfect fit. Oh! Ooh! Well, that's gonna be a problem. 24 people have died. We might not finish the campaign now. Oops. I never equipped the chainsaw. I never equipped the chainsaw! Oh my god. I didn't stab that man with a chainsaw. I just made chainsaw noises as I hit him with an axe. Holy fuck, I'm an idiot. Oh, he'll have the key for sure. Police! Nobody move! Like I kicked his knee bone or something.
Are you blind? What in God's... I mean, better luck next time.
Armor broken, what the fuck? Just kicked that boar and my clothes exploded. Arcanum.
Damn it. Stop. You totally fucked it up.
Well, you fucked me, dog. We're not getting in now. You blew it, old man. Holy shit, you blew it. Wow, and it's just his face. Oh. No. I can't take you seriously when your planet's called Choco. Welcome to Choco, keep your nose clean. Is your planet named after candy?
Spell shit in hindsight. That went pretty good. The hell is this? It says the sacrifice of fire is the gate to ruin. Place torch if you crave the void. Okay.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
I fucked that up. A whole bunch.
Hey there, we're in, I actually forget what this town's called. Almasphere.
Perhaps I can be of assistance.
We had some sort of temple-related puzzle to solve. I have two theories. Is one, it only hurts if I run, which will still be miserable. The other theory is that we
Talk
have
if you're
to,
talking.
well, we could mark and recall, which might piss off the temple. We'll see.
Why do you disturb?
Divided
Now-
by the theme.
It's a huge problem if I have to heal myself as I go, because my restoration skill's too low. I'm going to assume that's the headman because of the sweet rug. Ready to attempt your stupid challenge. The weak of heart or the quick of step. The meaning behind my words will become clear in time.
Amsavi grant you humility.
It unfortunately does hurt still. Would levitate work? I think levitate is on my boots. Or alternatively, fucking Christ, I don't think I have enough healing sources to get all the way there. I think Mark Recall would probably work. What does it do? 20 for 2, so 40. I can use it around now.
Do not stray from Belot's path.
Looks like
Are
you've
you
already
here to
got
visit
some of
the
what's coming to
Bloodstone?
you.
Are you here to visit the Bloodstone Shrine?
It's not going good. I'm not even trying to get to the Bloodstone Shrine is the other problem. We haven't crossed that river. Oh, maybe the bridge is up top. I don't think of that. I know a heal, I'm just awful at it. Veloth's Grace, yeah, Veloth's Grace, 48%. 48% chance, but that's one way. That's one way to get fucking restoration training.
Do you want something?
Because, I mean, you can always spam spells, but I don't do that kind of spammy training. I might in Oblivion, but I don't think... I don't know if we'll go back to Oblivion. A friend of mine said that they're porting Oblivion to a new engine, and maybe if it is more stable and doesn't look as fucking dopey, we'll play it, but I think the mod support's really going to lag on that version when they do finish it. This is a trial of patience and endurance. Two things I do not possess.
Find someone else to bother.
That is a lot of fucking ordinators. I guess this is the rich person part of town.
Welcome to Almasthir, Outlander.
So,
Do not
you
stray
want something?
from Belot's path.
I feel that that is recorded by someone else and not an AI extrapolation of the Ordinator voice actor.
that gal looks familiar. Almsady in every hour.
Every hour, brother. If I had a stronger, reliable levitate, we could have maybe just floated over the whole place and not hurt ourselves. But I speculate that I think levitate would hurt because you're just moving on a solid surface that happens to be a piece of magic below you. Now I could maybe Icarian flight over because your jump distance shouldn't count. Alright, now we just need to find the shrine. I have a pretty good handle on this, so I will quick save it so I don't lose too much time here. I just need to see if there's a door there. That is not a door. Now that I saved it, I want to see what happens if we run. Just, you probably get hurt for the same amount. Just a big fucking ouchie. Veloth's indwelling? Fortify Magica. Fortify Magica. Only 10, but for an hour. One thing I'll say is I'll admit that as a member of the temple, we haven't really been leveraging the blessings at the shrines here, but I do critique people for abusing certain parts of the game being a sandbox, and then I am famously a mage every time I play, so I can only judge so much. Blood on the ground there, so presumably this is where the pilgrimage ends.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go...
Oh yeah. My magic pool might be a little big, but this was a novel quest. In the end, I was able to pull it off even with a dogshit restoration skill. I feel they made this shrine bigger than they needed to.
Veloth's peace to you.
You're goddamn right an ordinator in the Bloodstone Shrine is nice to me. Obviously, I'm not here to cause trouble. Ow, 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 ow. A small red stone falls out of the ground near your feet. As I reached the Bloodstone Shrine, a red pebble appeared near the wound on my foot. Upon this stone, Shirai the Herder willingly gave herself to the star wound, mending the path for Veloth and his followers. From her shattered womb came 1,000 stars, the first seeds of our garden. Her waters were a testament of our shared resolve, and that no force, mortal or otherwise, may sunder Resdain from her children. I don't know who that is. I left the Bloodstone as an offering, thus completing the pilgrimage of the Bloodstone Shrine. Hey, homie. I'm very tempted to use Divine Intervention, but I'm not actually sure where that would send me in some places on the mainland. I mean, I don't have a lot of Magicka. That's close to a 10% boost. Well, maybe more like a 7 or 5% boost, but still free Magicka for an hour.
It's fine with me.
Hello,
Go ahead.
Bloodstone Shrine. The shrine can be found through this door. Cool, thanks. I can put my other shoes. I think I might have to wear the shoes all the way back just to be safe. I think I can levitate over that boat, though, just for Justin.
Cross me, and I'll have you breaking rock.
Just for Justin. There we go. Yeah, because you're still walking. But then again, not everyone's a wizard, so maybe they didn't want to have like a flying animation for when you levitate. I wasn't positive that levitate was going to last the whole time, but here we are. Then I would just walk around the edge. One quest down already. Hey there. Now we'll be allowed to undertake temple duties here in Almasthir. My magic is a little low though, so... Who was it? I thought that enchanting skill grew using an enchanted item, but apparently that's not true. Which is unfortunate. Let me double check that theory. Right now our enchant's 41, or 48%. Yeah, you're right. That's unfortunate. One thing I'll say is you definitely have to be a masochist to use that other setting, which we turned off early on, where spells had to use at least 5 magic to contribute to a skill up. I could probably actually live off that now, but once I hit level 12, we'll actually dial that back up so we don't level up so fast. Because really the only thing this build stands to gain... Did you come all over your armor before you came to the temple?
I don't think so.
Dear Vivek, please let no one notice. The only thing we have to gain from leveling up is more golden saints for enchanting, but other than that, we can take our time at low-level stuff.
What is it now?
My mother warned me about mooks like you.
Are you here to visit the Bloodstone?
Say what you want or go away.
Welcome.
My mother warned me about mooks like you. So recharging gives us XP. Alright, we might have to focus more on recharges. Mission accomplished, by the way. Bloodstone Pilgrimage. I congratulate you on completing the pilgrimage. By taking these steps, you've experienced but a fraction of the pain St. Veloth endured on his journey. If you find any others willing to attempt the pilgrimage, be sure to send them my way. And don't spoil it for them, please. You're now eligible to receive duties from Loris Dowland. She's the priest in the temple here in the Wasteworks. Thank you.
Outlander, what do you want?
I wish they'd be fucking nice like the goddamn Telvanni, but I could probably take over the whole goddamn temple, and they're like, oh, hey, Round Eye, what up? Fucking pardon? Yeah, just using your big round Outlander eyes to keep an eye out for all of us and protect us. Thank you for all your hard work.
Why do you
Fucking backhanded
Are you here
compliment,
to
Dunmer.
visit the Bloodstone Shrine?
But at the same time, I kind of don't want to wear it, but it's either the temple or the Imperial cult gives us a fire resist chest piece. But then we're kind of stuck wearing an artifact. I like the dress-up aspect of what we have going on right now. Do I have gems to recharge things with? Well, I have the gems, just not things in them. Dremora Lord. You know, a Dremora Lord for it's $1,200 though, and we are a little. Well, I don't know. We're not really strapped for cash. It's more that we need the cash for our enchanting. If we decide to go to Galbadir, which we might. I don't know. We might go to Galbadir for the constant effect stuff because otherwise we'll just fail. And I don't want to F9 a bunch, but I also don't want to hunt down Golden Saints and waste 20.
Speak, traveler.
Speak the truth, and all shall
Speak
honor
the
you.
truth, and all shall honor you.
Do you think I can count on your discretion? I'm in somewhat of a delicate situation, and I could use the help of someone who's both capable and can keep their mouth shut. Go on. I've been feeling without the grace of my lord recently, so I decided to travel Velos Pass, to reconnect with the small folk and the faithful again. It was going quite well, and I was beginning to rediscover my purpose. Then when I reached Almasthir a few days ago, I made the choice to stay at the local hostel. Ordinary pilgrims stay at the hostel at the crossing, but I awoke to the worst news I could imagine. My prized glass sword was missing, stolen most likely. Yes, my enchanted glass short sword. It's been with me since I became a buoyant armiger, and it served me well. I simply can't continue my pilgrimage or get back to my order without it. I've tried to find the thief on my own, but the pilgrims at the hostel were too frightened to talk to me. Sometimes a reputation can be a burden. I can't ask the ordinators for help either. They'd never let me live it down. Well, shit, as a member of the temple, I should help a buoyant armiger because there's they're Vivek's personal army. I'll take a look. You would? That'd be much appreciated. As I said, I was staying at the hostel of the crossing when it was stolen. So you should ask there first. The hostel is a large building on the north side of the canton's exterior. Hopefully the guests will be more forthcoming with you than they were with me. And one more thing, don't speak a word of this to the ordinators. I couldn't deal with their snide remarks if they learned of this embarrassing accident. I wonder what life in Morrowind is like if you're not an Outlander. Because like if that's like, oh, I don't know if I can handle ordinators with their little quips. They spit in my mouth when I yawn as I walk by. Boo fucking who, they make quips about you. There's old Butterfingers dropping her sword everywhere she goes. Oh, you guys are the worst. Duties, please. The Bloodstone pilgrimage has taught you what it is to suffer, so you understand better what a gracious act is, to ease the suffering of others. Jailor Indo, a temple follower, is sick and in need of a healer. I want you to help him. He's a smith, hardworking and humble, a true follower of the teachings of the temple. I've learned that he is ill, and I want you to go and help him. You can find Jailor Indo outside on the market bridge, west of here. He's the smith that is a shitty smith, and here's a potion that will cure him. How is this a task?
What is this about?
Do not stray from
This should put us near the hostel. This puts us up too high. I may have overestimated how far this amulet would get me. I didn't. That's someone's house. I would not want to do that. Please tell me that this whole thing is your house. That whole thing is not your house. You have to use that ladder. That's how old people die? Really? Thought you said it was on the north side. Maybe it's this because it's got a shrine. Nope, someone's house. Hey, Mummer. I don't know if I would join the Morag Tong. I've never ever joined the Morag Tong, but I mean,
Please, by all means.
we could wait 10 years and then I could do a Thief playthrough. I'd probably do a Thief playthrough for Skyrim, though.
What a
Speak
weird
your needs.
personality.
Jailor Indo, there's something wrong with my lungs. I keep coughing up blood, and breathing air feels like shards of broken glass going down my throat. I can hardly summon enough strength to lift a hammer. Sounds like you have blood lung. It's carried by rats. No, that don't make sense. I ain't been around no rats. What do you think you contracted the disease from, then? How should I know? You're the healer here. You tell me what's wrong. I'm trying to help you. Oh, this is going to be a fucking masterful thing to say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I appreciate your helping me. It's just hard, you know? One day I'm all right, and the next I'm in constant agony. Have you been cursed? Have you drank anything unusual lately? Well, I enjoy a mug of mats with my daily bread. An entire jug of booze with his bread. But there's really nothing worth mentioning in my diet. I'm always here selling my wares or in my workshop crafting new weapons and armor, just trying to make a living. I don't have the time nor the coin to eat anything fancy or exotic. Come to think of it, the coughing seems to get worse whenever I'm working in my home. Maybe you should go there and take a look around. See if you can find anything that could be making me sick. Here's the key. My workshop is just around the corner. Jailor Indo.
Are you
Man,
here
I don't-
to visit the Bloodstone Shrine?
I don't feel like the temple is screwing these people
Welcome to
on
Alma's
purpose.
Oh,
I
please,
don't.
by all
I think it's just
means,
maybe
ask me lots of
complacency. Yeah, I think we're at the awkward part of the playthrough. I'm like, man, this is the best game ever. And then in 100 hours, I'm like, I don't think I can do a second
Make
playthrough
it
like I
quick,
said
oh.
I could, guys. So we'll just admit that we can't, and we'll just go all in on this character again. And then in a decade, we'll play another one. We could, 2025, we could maybe do Skyrim in 2025. Where's his fucking house?
Welcome to Alma's Theatre.
Maybe this is his house. It looks like it's attached to the
Oh,
Fighters Guild,
please.
though.
By all means, ask me.
Do you want something?
Questions.
You're feeling a little nauseous, a suspicious powder. I found suspicious-looking powder in Jailor Indo's hearth, which was spreading nauseating fumes around his house. I'll keep it. As a cost of doing business, I won't rob you because I'm not evil. Plus, I mean, if his stall's on the street, he's not doing too good. What do we got here? Weapons and armor order. Jailor Indo, by the decree of his illuminated lordship, the Indral Ilvi of Roadir, I am placing an order of 20 spears, iron or steel, 20 shields, bone mold in the Chuzay style, 10 longsword steel, and 10 war axes steel, to be forged and delivered to the Indral garrison in the east side of Almasthir within the next month. For this great service, you will be paid 7,500 gold coins. The thrice-sealed house withstands the storm. Signed, me, the Creed Man of House Indorel. Someone left some wizard crack in your forge. That's good. The potion would have not helped him. Presumably a competitor, because he's got this sweet order from the garrison. What's this? You found toxic powder in my forge? The powder's what's been making me sick this whole time. How do you... My job here is done. How to get there? I don't know. I sure as hell didn't put it there. With the powder removed, I'm sure I'll recover in time, and for that you have my thanks, Herzog Ugshub, but I would very much like to know where the powder came from. Fuck it. Yeah, fuck you. I got other temple stuff to do. I would love to help find that culprit. Thank you, Herzog Ugshub. It's good to know that the temple takes care of its followers. If I recall, they also said that he is like a textbook temple follower. I should back up my homie. How do you suppose you'll find the culprit? I found an order from House Indral in your workshop. I don't think there's anything unusual about the weapons and armor order. Frankly, I think it's high time that House Indral look into the threat of House Lalu encroaching on their land seriously. Are you implying they might be behind the powder? I don't think so. Why would they want to poison me? I didn't say that they would want to poison you. Do you have any enemies? Who has access to your workshop? I've always kept the door locked when I'm out here. Other than myself and you, no one's entered my workshop in the past few weeks, except one courier bringing me an order from Commander Silsi of Indoril, and one Lalu hireling who bought a steel halberd from me. Tell me more about the more obvious one. The Lalu hireling is an imperial woman named Kalacia. She's often running errands here on the market bridge. She visited me twice, first to place her order of one steel halberd, then to collect it a few days later. That sounds suspicious. A woman? Alone? Sorry, I'm a woman on this playthrough. That ruins the joke. You've got that right. I don't know why she'd want to hurt me, though, even if she's a Lalu henchman. She seemed happy enough with the halberd I made for her. Maybe you should question her, Herzog Ugshub. What was her name? Kalacia.
Now, where'd that put that?
Divided by the Thir, united by the three.
You don't look imperial, you look Nordic.
Outlander, what brings you to Almasthir?
Just temple work. How are you? I love that charm is not a crime. Powder? What powder? I have no idea what you're talking about. Am I being accused of something? You bought a steel halberd from Jailor Indo, didn't you? Yes, I did buy a steel halberd from Jailor Indo a few days ago. What of it? It's not against any law that I'm aware of to do business in the city. Next, you'll no doubt accuse me of buying a bottle of wine in the tavern. You saw the order from House Indoril in Jailor Indo's workshop and decided to stop him. She falls silent all of a sudden. Ooh, a 33 disposition detective I am. All right, I confess. I learned that Jailor Indo was forging weapons and armor for House Indoril and put the powder in his forge, but I didn't mean to harm him. I meant only to sabotage his work. The powder was supposed to make any metal worked in the forge brittle and render the weapons and shields useless. I truly hold no ill will towards Jailor Indo. Who gave the order? Who gave the powder? I acted of my own accord, doing what I thought was best for House Lalu. I made the powder myself too, but I'm a poor alchemist. It was all a mistake. Take this money to Jailor Indo and explain to him what happened. Tell him that I'm sorry. I think one of Vivek's sermons is of mercy. Can you back me up on this? Oh, now you don't want to talk. Oh yeah, now you're going to walk away. Toxic powder. That damned Imperial woman was to blame. I don't want her bloody money. I want justice. I've always been a faithful servant of the temple, but the temple failed to protect me from the serpent that is House Lalu. Perhaps the Indoril can give me the justice I want. Will you help me, Herzog Ugshub? Go to Commander Urnami Silsi in the northern lighthouse on the east bank and tell her what the Lalu did to me. Have you lost your faith in the temple, homeboy? Forgive me, Herzog Ugshub, but the temple sits idly by while Lalu take over these lands and replace our ancient laws and customs with their greed and imperial corruption. I want justice. Either I get it from the temple or I get it from the Indiro. Despite knowing the temple upholds the law in Almastir, he asked me to speak with Commander Silsi. Oh boy. Where is the
Stay out
Imperial
of trouble,
garrison?
or you won't get hurt.
Welcome to Almastir.
The Pious Pirate. Is there such a thing? Silmus such and such in here. Prize glass sword. You're looking for glass sword? Jailor Indo sells weapons from his stall, but I doubt he's working with glass. Feldil Volaneth, on the other hand, is a fine smith. He's got a shop front on the Western Plaza, downstream.
What is it now?
Talk to the temple rep first, fine. Hey, Mysticism 49. We do Mysticism 50 for our promotion, right? Yeah. Son of a bitch. The temple's in here. Probably just divine intervention further away from it.
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
Make it quick, Art.
The tombs. Bookseller?
Something moved in the water. Something big.
I swore the temple was down here. Now I have no idea where it is. Oh, it would, yeah, definitely. I'm not in a rush to get promoted at the Mages Guild. I'm not even sure if I'd get anything of note for a promotion, but paying for training is just,
Oh, what hole did you crawl out of?
doesn't seem worth it. Maybe if I had, like, if I was more silver-tongued. A silver-tongued thief, you'd probably fucking cakewalk through this whole game. No, the temple isn't down here. The temple was in the Wasteworks, not the Canal Works. I was just in there earlier. I remember now. Let's look for the glass sword since we stumbled upon it. Oh, look at that. You got a little desk. For a small donation, no, prize glass sword. You're saying that a glass sword was stolen here? That's terrible. I pray that you'll find the transgressor that has abused our hospitality in this way. Hell yeah, brother.
Tell your friends about this place.
Almsivian every hour. Meet these faithful.
You talk too much, Outlander.
Happy to help. What's your problem?
Well, why would I know anything about that? I don't even know that a boy in Armiger visited the hostel. And please leave me to my prayers. I didn't mention anything about a boy in Armiger. As your superior in rank, you have to tell me. Temple rules. But all right, I suppose there's no way I'm getting out of this. I admit, I might know something. I'm not blind. Of course I noticed that an Armiger is staying at the hostel. Unfortunately, one of my fellow pilgrims noticed it as well. His name was Brelin Drethos. He disappeared the same day that Felora Darren left the hostel. I've noticed that he used to leave his bed late at night, doing Civvy knows what. It didn't cross my mind at the time to report him, but now I can only assume that he was a thief under the guise of an honest pilgrim. On that fateful night, I mustered enough courage to follow him. I didn't see a glimpse of the sword, but I saw him enter the pawnbroker shop at the Western Market. Samsi Adrenibal is the pawnbroker's name, I think. Brelin left quite quickly, and he seemed agitated. I feared for my life, so I hid and ran away. I don't know where he went next, and I'm sorry. I hope this helps, but don't tell anyone else that it was me who saw him. Farewell.
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
On the upside, I can use that lady's fucking ladder that violates all workplace safety rules to get up to the wasteworks. Do I even have a grand for a quick promotion? I have $500 to my name. Don't be where I think. God damn it, it is. Oh no, wait, this is the neat one with more shops. We want Upper Wasteworks. Nope, nope, I was wrong. What should I do? It's Lalu stuff. Jailor Indu was unwittingly poisoned by a Lalu hireling. It's good that you helped him. He wants the Indral to know. That would be beyond unwise. House Indral and House Lalu are vying for control of the Theer. So far, thanks to the efforts of the temple, the conflict hasn't escalated to an outright house war. And both houses have agreed to treat Almas Theer as neutral ground. The temple can't lose its credibility as a mediator of peace. What happened in Jailor Indu was unfortunate, but if we knowingly allow the Indral to retaliate, it would seem like we're choosing a side. I hope you understand. We can't abandon him, though. He's a faithful servant of the temple, and he'll accept the temple's judgment. You managed to help him before any lasting harm was done. Kaleshi's offense was not intentional, and she'll not dare cause any more trouble. Punishing her for such a minor thing would antagonize House Lalu and cause the Indral to retaliate. Besides, justice was already offered to Jailor Indo, but he refused Kaleshi's money, didn't he? For the greater good, I will remain silent. Because he did decline the blood money, which I think is part of their Morrowind laws. It's good that you agreed. The three willing will avoid this conflict. I'm worried, though, the recent actions of both House Indral and House Lalu. Where there are spears, there will eventually be blood. I want you to have these temple scrolls. May they help you in trials to come. Let me know when you're ready for new duties. I don't have any duties for you, but you're needed at the Office of Intercession in the Canton Plaza. Go there and find Idara Varan. She needs someone to deliver a letter for her. Can I get promoted? I'm now Herzog Ugshub the Acolyte. I gotta do more jobs. I have to find the Office of Intercession. Canton Plaza. Major Domo of the Crossing. I remember talking to a Major Domo, so...
Outlander.
Three blessings to you, Outlander.
What are these, like rose petals? Water lilies?
Welcome
Is it in
to
here
Almas
somewhere?
Theer, Outlander.
Speak the truth, and all shall honor you.
That's the pawnbroker. What are you doing, my man? Don't jump.
Do not stray from Beloth's path.
I mean, I'm gonna jump because I got the slow fall amulet.
Welcome to Almas Theer, Outlander.
Come on.
Are you here
I haven't got
to
all day,
visit
you
the
know.
Bloodstone Shrine?
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
Actually, let me shake your hand first. You're probably gonna be a bitch about this. Try Copper Tongue now that I've gained one whole level in Restoration. Look at that, 40%. I knew this was coming. Yeah, Brelin tried to sell it to me. Do you think I'm stupid? I don't just buy everything that people throw on my counter. Glass weapons are a hot enough article already, and it was obvious that fool stole the sword from someone important. If I bought it, the Ordinators would be all over my shop, but I'll admit that Brelin didn't leave my shop empty-handed. I don't have anything to hide, so if it gets you off my back, I'll tell you. I recommended that he get in touch with Lozare Pajoud. He's a Breton merchant, and he doesn't have the scruples that I do. If you're fast enough, you'll find him at the Lalu Ferry, at Lake Enduram, south of here. I know that Rallis Naylor at the docks sometimes takes passengers upstream there. Okay, Lalu Ferry, Rallis Naylor.
Velos, peace to you, Outlander. What brings you? Are you here to visit the Bloodstone Shrine?
Can you take me to that lake? Halalu Ferry.
Go away.
Bitch. Now, who was I looking for? A Breton merchant.
Find someone
Maybe
else
this
to
is his
bother.
house.
What do you want?
Aaron Tamerba? The Velothi Tower? Head east along the coastline. I think I was supposed to do that. Prize glass sword. You're in luck. The weapon dealer's passing through. You'll find it behind the trade house. This doesn't look kosher. We're going to be ready for him. You there, criminals. Greetings, stranger. If you'd excuse us, we're a bit preoccupied now. Just a couple of finishing touches, and we've got ourselves a deal hugely beneficial to both parties. Prize glass sword. A prize glass sword, soon to be mine.
What?
Negative.
You hardly seem
Why
worth
have you
talking
disturbed
to.
me?
That's my sword now. A fancy blade, but I'm not really much into dinky glass stuff. It seems too fragile, so I'm just going to sell it to Pajoud over there. I'll be so loaded you can't imagine. That sword belongs to a boy in Armiger. You should return it while you can. What? Never heard of him. Is that supposed to mean something? Alright, well, you stole that from Vivek's army. Give me this sword or it'll take a violent turn.
You'll be dead soon.
Happy to oblige. Hey, Breton, let's teach this fool a lesson. Get him, everybody. It's not going nearly well as I thought it would. Maybe I should just get in there to help.
Righteous.
Oh, good. I didn't break the law. Thanks, guard. Flora Darren's sword. Yeah, it's just a very nice-looking glass jinx sword. But I'm over encumbered. Help, guys. Where's my pouch? Quality restore. An Imperial Silver cap. Common pants. Nice boots, but I've already got my boots. Oh, fuck, I didn't put my boots back on now that we're done the trial. Well, we've done it. I'm not sure what temple we'll go to, but let's try it. All Mystere, perfect. Oh, right. No, wait. How am I over encumbered still? Oh. No, wait. Oh, I meant to cast the spell, but I put the amulet on.
It's not a bad sword. Certainly looks interesting. Good news, homegirl.
Forget tomorrow.
Count
If you are
only the
right,
happy
act
hours.
today.
You found the sword? Lord Vivek be praised. Give it to me so I can check if it is in fact my sword. Here you go. That's really it. Oh, you don't know how happy that makes me. Thank you, Herzog Ugshub. I don't have much to offer you in return, but I can teach you one of the spells favored by our order. May it serve you well on your travels. I'll be continuing my pilgrimage and heading for Almalexia soon, but I'll stay in the temple for a while if you need anything else. I don't? Armiger's Rest. Restore fatigue. 15 to 30 for 60 seconds. I have no chance of successfully casting this spell. Costs 50 magicka. Jesus Christ. How'd you get your fucking sword stolen with those kinds of stats?
Divided
So
by
now
united
I have to go convince Jailer Indo to calm the fuck down. These are nice little low-level quests, but we're making good progress.
divided by the thee, united by the three.
This might be a little too high still. Nope.
Are you here to visit the Bloodstone Shrine?
Speak, traveler.
I forget what I'm supposed to say. Did the quest just resolve itself when I refused to tell? I think so. I agreed not to tell the commander. She gave me 2 temple scrolls as a reward. Yeah, so that might... You could
Make
turn
it
that
quick,
down.
Auric.
May the 3 keep you safe during these troubled times. House Lalo and House Induril are vying for control of the Antheran region. Almasthir used to be a respected neutral ground, but now the 2 great houses are bringing their troubles to our city. There are whispers of spies and saboteurs crossing the river. Lalo and Induril retainers are wary of each other, daggers at the ready. The atmosphere grows tenser and tenser each day. I'm sure it'll all work out.
I only have a few moments.
Now, do you know where I can find the Majordome of the Crossing? The esteemed Majordome Orothi presides over the city of Almasthir on behalf of the Lord Archcanon. He's a wise man who only wants the best for Almasthir and its citizens. Unfortunately, his already difficult task is made much harder by houses Induril and Lala, who constantly bicker like children and scheme and conspire against each other. If you believe you were wronged by a member of the temple or fear that our dogmas were misinterpreted or abused, you may leave a plea there. We'll make sure everything was in accordance with the sacred texts and decrees of the Om Sivi and punish the guilty if necessary. Oh,
Welcome
Yeah.
to Almasthir.
these Morrowind guys, again, seem kind of on the level as long as you're not a dirty outlander. Fortunately, I am. Maybe he's all the way up at the top?
Why do you outrun?
Yeah, because I think they said Canton Plaza, which is what they call the top floor.
Are you here to visit
Do
the
what is
Bloodstone
right,
Shrine?
and all else shall follow.
I assume it's the compound.
Divided by the
There's
two,
no
I
time for
must
talk.
unite.
There we go. I've been here before.
Almsavi grant you humility.
I wonder how much the noise carries in these buildings. They don't really have doors.
Count only the
What brings
happy
you
hours.
Lots of ramps and hallways, though, so maybe. Where's the Major Domo? No.
Almsavi grant you humility.
I'm listening.
Like these little desks.
Go ahead.
That's a good layout.
It is blessed to hear with patient ears.
It's interesting how many buildings
Do
in
not
Almastir go
stray
through multiple
from
levels.
Bellows' path.
Which I don't mind. It's the
Do
goddamn
what is
Major Domo.
right, and all else shall follow. Are you here to serve the temple by performing duties, my child?
What is...
Or have you come for something else?
I'm visiting this holy city on behalf of my house to discuss matters of grave importance with the esteemed Major Domo Orothi. Where the fuck is he, though?
I can already tell I'm not going
Oh.
to like this.
Major Domo. Wait, what the... Oh, I actually don't need to talk to the Major Domo. I need to find Adura Voron, which I believe was the lady in the basement I didn't talk to because she was the Major Domo. Fucking oops. So is this sacred booze? No. It may have contained sacred booze at some point.
Outlander.
Divided by the thieves.
There you are.
United
I
by
need to deliver this letter to Indral Danvis. Indral Danvis can be found in Roadir. You do know the way to Roadir, don't you? It's the Indral Chapel estate just east of here. Here's the letter, sealed as you can see. The letter is meant for the young lord's eyes only, so make sure you hand it to him personally. One can never be too careful these days. And here's some coin for the road, too. To the east. It's their port on the Thir River. Only the goddess's city can rival its canals and stately bridges in beauty and splendor. Really? Hmm. A counselor of House Indral. Maybe House Indral doesn't have control over the Ordinators then. I thought they did. Anyways, east.
Count only the happy hours.
I think I could technically civvy and get outside. Oh, you know, maybe it's because the temple doesn't teleport you inside a building, so that's why you wind up outside in the Canton towns. This is west, so east is by the Bloodstone Shrine. And now that we're 12, I said I was going to fuck with the XP, didn't I? Limit skill growth to maximum. Skill decay none, because fuck that. But how do we make it that, attributes grow slowly. That's probably for the best. Magicka settings. Magic XP rate is 5. Let's make it 10. So things cheaper than 10 won't give us XP. That unfortunately means we'll probably stop getting restoration skill now. And then I don't really understand how the Magicka refund system works. It either sporadically or sometimes we get our Magicka back. I don't know why. Let's see if that boat will take us to their city. Not that I'm opposed to walking. This boat is abandoned. Also, I am fucking skeptical. This is a riverboat. I am skeptical. Oh, there's Roe Deer right there. She marked it for us. What a fucking sweetheart. I think I can levitate that. I guess it... maybe a Silt Strider is willing to walk in the water. He's tall enough. Now, I like those shoulder pads. Hi, what are those? They're beautiful shoulder pads. Mine is a shoulder pad that pierces the heavens. Can you get me to row a deer? No.
Where would you like to go? Oh, come on, leave me alone.
Cross me, and I'll have you breaking rocks in the mines.
Egads! What is this? Someone's got a little lean-to. I hope, or is this like a pilgrimage thing? It might be some Path of Veloth shit. There's a road sign. I maybe should have waited till morning. Arenthus Almalexia Rodeer. Oh, that is a good-looking town. I don't think we've seen Indral architecture. It looks quite weebish. I want to say maybe they showed it in ESO then? Or is this like Mournhold architecture too? How do I actually get into your town? I'll levitate over. I'll fucking do it. Then we have to give this letter to... I already forgot. Someone.
You talk too much.
No,
out there,
I
Dad.
don't
I'm
think so.
monologuing. You talk too much. We'll step away in a moment here before we really explore the town. Maybe rent a bed for the day. Place might be big enough to have a couple
I'm
quests.
listening. Go ahead.
Tolman's Hall? Oh yeah, this is Mournhold architecture. Hello. Oh, a slave.
Identify yourself.
It's a very unique looking town so far. But I think, because we didn't find the inn in the time and I'm about to shit my pants, we'll take a break here.
Where is my room?
I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, let's explore this town. The sun is not going to come up. We really should just find a place to stay. Specific place? Fuck you too.
So, you want something?
Dare I hope? Are you here to rescue us?
Just
Will this
looking for the
take
fucking
long?
hotel. I have a feeling it's one of the buildings I already passed by, but it just had a
If I
weird
catch him
name.
again, he won't get off
Oof.
without warning.
Stairs are a little steep. Please tell me this is like you're
You
in.
waste your time. Go away.
Greetings, Outlander. I'm Duranya, steward to Mothersill, Induril Ilvi, in matters pertaining to law and judgment, among other things. If you're interested, we're looking to hire an Outlander like yourself to conduct an investigation of this Civet Tong. The Civet Tong are a guild operating in a Vul, famous for swindling Outlanders such as yourself. Because of their unusual penchant for fraud and mercantilism, as well as a number of rumors that have made their way to our chapel, Lord Ilvi suspects that the Tong may have secret ties to House Lalu. Should these suspicions ring true, the Civet Tong could represent a serious threat to our hegemony over the eastern Ontharin. Lord Ilvi is looking for someone to travel to Vul to uncover any potential evidence of a link between the Civet Tong and House Lalu. Now, we can't really send one of our own. They'd be too conspicuous. Because you're an Outlander, not only would you not be suspected of working for House Induril, but members of the Civet Tong would be more likely to let their guard down around you as well. So what do you say? Sure. Excellent. You should be able to find some leads by talking with the Vul townsfolk about Civet Tong rumors. It might be a good idea to start in circles that aren't on friendly terms with the Tong, such as other Outlanders or members of the Temple. If you don't uncover any evidence of Civet Tong House Lalu collaboration, you should at the very least report any crimes that individual members may have committed.
There is no
We have to deliver the
affection
letter
for you here,
Why do you
Outlander.
directly
Outlanders think you can bother
to-
anyone you please?
Induril Danvas.
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me? I have no time for you, orc. Keep moving, scum.
Talk is cheap.
Make it quick, Orc.
Letters to Induril. You're in the right building. The young Sergio can be found meditating by the shrine on the bottom floor. Thanks.
If that creature visits again, I think I'll have choice words to say.
Oops.
What, Outlander?
Why do you Outlanders think you can bother anyone you please? So, you want something?
Got a letter for you. A letter from Voron. Thank you. Here's your gold. Consider the letter delivered. Ah, but you're not a mere courier, are you, Outlander? You're a sworn member of the Temple, an Outlander following the teachings of the Three. How unusual. In fact, perhaps you could offer some unique insight to a dilemma that I'm facing. It's the problem of a good death. Oh, no, it's not what you think. I'm not facing death myself. The problem concerns a slave, and my father, the illuminated Induril Ilvi, has seen it fit that I should be the one to resolve the matter, but allow me to start from the beginning. There was an incident at the pier. Our slaves were unloading cargo from a ship when one of them fell down from the gangway. I don't know if it was simple clumsiness or if he was trying to escape, but the fall ended badly for him nonetheless. The slave got trapped and crushed between the ship's hull and the dock. The others managed to drag him out of the water, but I'm told that he doesn't have an unbroken bone in his body and is currently dying a slow death. So, you see, the problem is what to do now. The slave is sure to die, yes, but the manner in which he dies is in my hands. I want to do what's right. I've meditated on this for quite some time now, but I've not found a clear answer. Since you're both a devout of the temple and an outlander, I'm interested to hear your perspective on this dilemma. What do you think would be the right thing for me to do? Please, don't be fazed by my status in your response. Speak freely. I have some questions first. Ask your question. Tell me more about the slave. Is there a chance we can still save him? If that was possible, we wouldn't be having this discussion. I've been told by my servants that the slave situation is hopeless. A healer should tend to the slave and try to save him. I can't help but wonder if you're being willfully ignorant of the hopelessness of the situation. The slave is doomed. There's no healer under the sky that could help him. It would be useless to try. I'll resolve this matter on my own. You may go, Outlander. Well, shit. Oh, God. Not even an autosave? I took a pretty big shit. I took a really big shit. Good Lord. Man, now I want that guy to die. The brown beetle soul is mine. Recharge a random item. I feel I hold this too high on the hilt. It looks like a West Side Story switchblade. Hello? Hello, stranger. I'm primarily a fisherman by trade, but I rest here so that I can ferry the occasional visitor to Aurora Deer across the water. Just toss a coin my way. 2 coins to be precise. Thanks, homie. The stairs trouble me greatly. It might be acrobatics that determines what you can scale, so maybe my acrobatics is just too low for Dorfir. By the way, is that what this town's called? That's not a bad dress.
I can't stop you.
You're a fella. I shouldn't judge, but you're a fella. Row a deer. I called it doe of fear. Oops. Alright, well I would say execute the man rather than let him die in pain. I think Vivek would show mercy. Veloth experienced a bunch of pain, though, and he was a saint. Here's a letter. I have some questions first. Tell me more about the slave. The slave is an Argonian, but I have not seen him with my own eyes, and I do not know his name. You don't even know his name? It doesn't bother me. Do you think it reflects badly on me? Answer me this, Outlander. Does the Emperor in Cyrodiil City know the names of all his subjects? I think not. And still he has power over their lives, does he not? The slave's name is irrelevant to me. What I want is to give him a good death. Alright, I have another question. So he doesn't give a shit about his name, and we can't save him. What do you think should be done? Like I said, I do not know what to do. I have prayed to the 3 living gods, the saints, and to the ancestor spirits, and I have not got an answer. Fine. Try this. I have a suggestion. Let the slave go free so he can die at his home. He's a fucking Argonian kidnapped from the Black Marsh, so it's not that. Healer can't save him. Kill him with a sleeping potion. I don't think we can give him an honorable death because he's a slave. So maybe sleeping potion. Honorable death. We're all indeed destined to die, and in that regard we are equals. But does that mean that I should have him clothed in ceremonial robes and have his body carried to Necrom on Bella's path? I think not. I'm a noble and he is a slave. As we're different in life, so are we different in death. What you suggest, it would violate the order of things as it's willed by the three. It would muddle the difference between high and low, real and imagined, right and wrong. It cannot be done. Alright, what about this? Sleeping potion. I don't mean to offend you, but I'm not quite convinced by your knowledge of alchemy. However, I will take heed of what you suggest and have my servants brew a death-inducing potion. It does seem like the merciful thing to do. Thank you for your help, Herzog Ugshub.
What is it now?
Maybe just a quick death. I'm just gonna say quick death. This guy clearly does not mince words. You were quick to suggest his death. I don't mean to question your wisdom, Outlander, but I do wonder whether or not you're being a little hasty in your judgment. A quick death is a good death, and is suffering. Yes, you're right, of course. I've pondered over this for far too long. His suffering serves no purpose, and it would be cruel to allow it to continue any longer. I'll tell the foreman to crush his skull with a mallet. Changed my mind. Sleeping potion. You talk a big game, Herzog Ugshub. I'll put a giant bowling ball over him.
You're talking.
What do you think should be done? Oh, their silence means something. I wonder, have I displeased the gods and the spirits somehow to have them abandon me like this? Please, Herzog Ugshub, I need your help. I want to see if he says anything new now that we said let's think about it. No, he crushes his skull with a mallet anyways. It's got to be the poison. Is there a new one here? Quick death, honorable death. Leave him to die painfully. Murder him. Murder him more than mallet over the skull. Sleeping potion. Healer's not real. He is not allowed to go free. Sleeping potion. We've done it. Just Mournhold architecture looks cool, but I really dislike Tribunal, so this architecture's giving me some PTSD. All those fucking sewer goblins. Hey, he's whistling the Morrowind theme.
You will address me with respect.
Will this take long?
You're Indral, huh? I guess, yeah, you do look super weeby. You got little weeb socks. All these scrolls and shit. Hello?
You'll get more than you bargained for from me.
Catch him again. He won't get
You're a slave. You're a slave with flabby jowls. Well, you'll get more than you bargained for. Sure, man. I bet this place has a temple, but we'll see where we go. I'm just going to intervention it. Oh, we're here. I do like that not every quest on the mainland has a happy solution. I feel that that's not as common on the island. There's usually a best outcome. I suppose alternatively, my skills are just so shit I'm not unlocking the best possible outcome for these quests. Mission accomplished, by the way. Speak with Adora Voron about delivering the letter. I did. Shit.
Is there something I can do for you, Outlander?
Divided
Hall of
by the
Records
deed,
or something is what it was
united by
called.
the three. provided. Welcome to Almasthir.
Almsavi grant you humility.
No, that's just a prison. All right. I was hoping I could sneak my way up to the plaza from here.
Are you here to visit the blood? Do not stray from Belot's path. Welcome to Almasthir, Outlander.
Well,
Are you here to visit? Welcome to Almasthir.
Outlander,
Are you
what
here
do you
to
want?
visit the Bloodstone Shrine? Do not stray from Belot's
I did
path.
deliver it. Good. I trust everything went well. There was no surprises on the way. There actually was a terrible surprise. Thank you, Herzog Shub. I knew I could trust you. Go back to Loris Dahlin and give her my regards. She was wise to choose you for this task. Thanks, homegirl.
do you want something?
I'm sending you on a mission to Old Ebonheart. You're an outlander, so who would be better suited to weed out outlandish heresy than you? The two heretics in question are Sershal and Hestophos Velifer. Temple devoutes who visited the city of Old Ebonheart have made numerous complaints about them, and we simply can't go ignoring them any longer. Now, the Ordinators would love to pay a visit to these outlanders, but the Imperials would never let them enter the city. That's why I'm sending you there. Talk to them and make them respect Temple law. Remember to be discreet. Temple law means little to the Empire. A trinket peddler by the docks of Old Ebonheart, selling her wares to foolish outlanders from overseas. That would be innocent enough, but we've heard from sailors that she spreads fantasies about temple teachings to facilitate her sales, conflating the tribunal with the good Daedra, among other things. We need her to stop doing that. Talk some sense into her. I'd imagine that just mentioning the Ordinator should set her straight. A necromancer by trade. Oh, right, there is a necromancer in Old Ebonheart. It bears testament to the moral decay of the Empire that they allow him to live and openly practice his craft in the city. And it pains me that we can't simply have the Ordinators deal with him. I've been told that he's offered his abhorrent services to native Dunmer, spitting in the faces of our gods and ancestors. Let him know that what he is doing is against Temple law, and that he must cease doing it. Ordinators are the holy guards and soldiers of the Temple. The strongest and most loyal of all of these are sent to Mournhold Almalexia, to serve as the guards of Lady Almalexia herself. The Ordinators in mourning are the elite guard of Necrom. Alright, we're off to Old Ebonheart, which would be probably Divine Intervention, which is definitely a spell I never learned, because I hate the fucking Empire. Oopsie. Well, we'll just see where Divine takes us. We'll just see where... Uh-oh, I think I sold all my Divine Intervention paraphernalia. Well, I hate the Empire, so... There's one. It's a ring. Old Ebonheart? Thank God. Hey, you sell spells! Weakness to Corpus, that's a fucking war crime. I cast HIV positive. You're a bit of an asshole if you use that spell.
I am busy, so if you will excuse me.
Where would the necromancer be? We can at least deal with the...
What's your story?
It's a little awkward because I rented that hotel room and then I actually didn't stay in Old Ebonheart. And now that I'm finally back, I think the room expired very recently.
Oh, please.
Will
By
this take
all
long?
means, ask me lots of questions.
Why do you have raw glass in this bag? That's the property of the Emperor. You should hand that into a company official if you don't want to face the penalty for smuggling. You should go fuck yourself.
This is none of your business. Good for the Empire, good for all, eh, citizen?
But I could go sell it to a jeer if you want me to leave your stupid town. Let me make sure that I have a mark here in Old Ebonheart. I do. It's in the Guild of Mages, so we'll go to my house.
Teleportation is the only civilized way to travel.
There, now that we got that one piece of glass out of the way, we can be friends again. I don't even know where to begin with this cursed gem quest for the one guy. You got any alchemy shit? Not really. It's the one problem. She's a good friend, just doesn't have a wide selection.
Ajira knows that you are a good friend.
And I'm just gonna sleep in my own house. Looks like we're still not done these repairs, huh?
Clearly he was wrong.
Good for the Empire, good for all, eh, citizen?
I'm just trying to get out of here.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you
So the one is definitely by the docks, and I forget where the Necromancer is.
Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure we've talked to the Necromancer before. But
How
you...
wonderful. Another
Hail, friend.
tourist.
Can we do some business
Outlandish
today?
heresy. Oh, I'm just using the Daedra in the Tribunal to spice up the old sales pitch. The sailors are eating it up. What's the harm, really? It's a skewed view of temple faith. Well, maybe it's your temple's fault for having such bizarre and confusing teachings in the first place. I mean, what's the deal with the Daedra anyway? Are they good or bad? If you actually want to learn the truth, you could join the temple. Thanks, but no thanks. Doesn't seem like my cup of sujama. Now, if you're not going to buy anything, I'd like you to leave me alone. I didn't get to say ordinators to scare her. It's unwise to disrespect the temple like that. Do you know what the ordinators do to blasphemers? Ain't I lucky that there aren't any ordinators around here, huh? In case you haven't noticed, we're in Old Ebonheart. The ordinators might not be here, but I am. You wouldn't really hurt me. Look, will you leave me alone if I promise I won't be spreading any more false stories about the Daedra in the Tribunal? Please, I won't cross the temple ever again. Take this gold, small donation to show my respect. You're fucking right. I'm going to visit this smith, too, unrelated. I guess there's not really anything left to buy now that I've got these gorgeous boots. Oh no, I'm still in the market for gloves, aren't I? Good-looking medium or heavy gloves. Do a little recharge here. I saw I had some Dremora souls.
Hail, Outlander. I've great...
Just walk out in the middle of a sales pitch. It's fine.
Say what you want or go away.
Hastafos Velifer. I think he had his shop. Trying to work. There you are. Second house before we get to the Archaeological Society.
I must be going, so
What?
if you could
Why
make
do you
it
disturb
quick.
me?
No solicitors. Okay.
What a winning personality.
Is that a shrine to Talos? I think so.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Lock the fucking door if I have to, so watch yourself.
Will this take long?
Got a little bodyguard.
How can I help you?
Only few people have the courage to enter my house. Salutations to you, brave soul. My name is Histofos Velifer, and I am a necromancer. Have you come to talk with the dead? Death comes to us all eventually. Sometimes people want to know what's waiting for them. Sometimes they want to know if their loved ones' souls are at peace in the great unknown of the void. As a necromancer, I can summon the bones of the dead to walk the earth once more, so the living might ask some questions. And the dead do tell tales. Sometimes they reveal secrets, sometimes horrors. Do you have someone in mind? Not right now. Stop spreading heresy. It doesn't surprise me the Tribunal Temple should have some grievances with my trade, but I'm quite surprised they sent someone all this way to reprimand me. May I ask you what I've done specifically to earn this visit? You've offered your services to native Dark Elves. Oh, I do not discriminate. I offer my services to natives and outlanders alike. However, perhaps the temple will be pleased to hear that only a handful of Dark Elves have ever sought my help. The temple, it would seem, still holds the monopoly on death in this province. You're corrupting the natives. Necromancy is heretical and evil. Heretical? Yes, in the eyes of the temple it evidently is, but evil. To that I must protest. I'm not a criminal. Do you think I go about snatching corpses from their tombs without permission? Do you think I conspire with witches and vampires to sacrifice children to Sithis? No. People come to me willingly. I allow those in mourning to receive messages from their deceased loved ones. I guide lost souls, and I help exorcise vengeful spirits. Surely even the temple sees this as not evil. If you... I don't believe you. Other necromancers are evil. I am not them. I am Histofos Velifer. Practicing necromancy disrespects the temple. Oh, really? And what gives the temple the right to demand this from me? Perhaps I should list all the ways the temple disrespects and offends me? Pardon me, Herzog Ugshub, but I'm putting my foot down. So long as necromancy is legal in Old Ebonheart, I will keep practicing it and helping people around me. I must respectfully ask that you leave me to my work. Like I said, necromancy is perfectly legal in this fair city of ours, just like it's legal almost everywhere else in the civilized world. My craft is protected by the law and the Emperor's legions, and I don't see the situation changing anytime soon. Ask around the city if my words don't mean enough to you. You'll see that the laws can't be rewritten. Necromancy is legal? I have been posted here to ensure Citizen Velifer's safety. There's been troubling reports that the native Dark Elves wish him harm. Yeah, what a fucking coinkydink. It's gonna be real fucking hard to sweet talk the Legion. Oh, god damn it, woman. Oh no, Copper Tongue is high enough to give me Restoration XP. That's right, necromancy is legal here, and Citizen Velifer is well within his rights to practice it. If you want to know more about the intricacies of the laws we have here in the city, I suggest you pay a visit to the Guild of Barristers. I really hope it's something like his house is too far away from the castle so it doesn't count. Guild of Barristers. I know where that is.
Serves them right.
Greetings, Orc. How may I help you?
I haven't much time, so be quick about this.
Necromancy is legal? I've got my own problems right now. An important business matter is occupying my mind. I don't mean to be rude, but it's really no concern of yours. Not that I would turn away help. I'll help. I used to work as a lawyer in Cyrodiil, an unfortunate position that they don't have much... What? Unfortunate position that they don't appear to have much of here in Morrowind. I'm afraid my past is catching up with me, and I may be in need of protection from an old client. I worked as a mob lawyer, do you understand? Meaning I swayed the legal system to keep those misguided men and women out of prison. Sometimes it doesn't work, of course, and in this case, I'm afraid it didn't work at all. Oh dear. I can see you're the sort of isn't susceptible to being handled. Very well, Herzog Ugshub, I'll be blunt. My client has recently come out of prison and is planning to pay me a visit. Knowing his type, it will get violent. As I said before, I'm willing to do you a favor in the future if you'll intercept him for me. I know we're not in Cyrodiil, but all legal systems are the same when it comes down to it. I can grease your way out of future trouble if you help me out now. Okay. I have it all set up for you, so it should be easy. Take this letter and this gold. The gold is for bribery. The letter describes how I've moved my office to High Rock. Look for my past client on the docks. He goes by the name Stabby Jack Maris. I've received word he'll be coming in on a ship called Nibbin's Whim. Honestly, I'm not sure if he was guilty of his accused crime. However, one doesn't get the nickname Stabby without performing multiple acts of that nature, if you take my meaning. Okay. Yes, you do know what those are, right? I don't want to explain the intricacies of Cyrodiil law to one more backwater native, if you please. It takes a lifetime of study, you know, politics, stroking the ego of a crowd, collecting your dues at the end, or preferably at the beginning. Very high-stress work it is. Oh, yes. So, we just deal with old Mr. Mob, and that guy will rewrite the necromancy law for us. I am a little intrigued by that solicitor's house, though it was locked. I think in certain situations, unlocking a door is illegal, and I don't know what to... Well, maybe I could ask the Solicitors Guild while I'm there. Sorry, Barristers Guild. I got them mixed up. Fucking whoops.
Stay out of trouble and you won't get hurt.
On your way.
I'm gonna say a slaughterfish got too close.
Taking a trip?
Because those guards are going fucking nuts.
Stay out of trouble and you won't get hurt.
Where the fuck is Stabby? Are you the Nibbin's Wind? I don't like you.
What
okay.
is it
People
now?
wonder why I don't gold Ebonheart. Have you seen Stabby Jack?
What is it, pest?
Nibbin's Wind is more likely an Imperial ship name. That's a Dunmer ship.
What is it now?
Good lord. Not making friends in the city. I'm an archer. Cam Saran? I'm guessing that'd be the Red Guard captain who stormed the harbor office. I don't even remember why I was looking for that person. Princess Morgaya Hold, so it's not this one. Maris at the boar. Okay, he's on the boat. Okay. What's this?
You will address me with respect.
Oh, right, unrest in Cyrodiil, because one of the emperors is dead, I think. So there's some problems with succession. This is the Pride of Nerusia. Nibbin's Wind is a Empire trading company ship, really. Yep, you're stabby.
Is cheap.
Well?
Can I shake your hand, sir? You look like a real sweetheart. Want to touch their hand after we copper tongue.
Pudding.
Didn't work out. I'm looking for my buddy. Rain in El Ciente. Heard he was kipping out in Old Ebonheart. Seen him? You know where he is? I do. He's in High Rock. Are you sure? I have a letter and everything. I don't believe you. Oh. He seems unconvinced.
By the gods, you tourists are a nuisance.
Getting a little magic of double vision from Copper Tongue. Haven't found your horse yet, by the way, homie.
Listening.
Time to talk? I have a few minutes.
Let's hear it, Orc.
What you've said sounds hopeful. Maybe took the hint. Perhaps I ought to wait. Who's that? You fool, you led him right to me. Guards, help. I'm being murdered. I don't think I can summon my stuff in time.
I will enjoy this.
I lied. Successful mission. Wolf Curus, if you wanted to look cool. Perfectly good Imperial dagger. He was from Cyrodiil. Stabby Jack is no more. Thank Talos, and thank you, Herzog Ugshub. You really saved my hide just now. I owe you a favor. I may be new around here, but I already know which strings to tug if you're ever in need of defense for criminal proceedings. I need to know about how necromancy is legal in Old Ebonheart. I'm sorry, I don't feel comfortable. I don't represent necrophiliacs, Herzog. Please leave.
Is it necessary that you speak with me?
this really needs to work, so I'll drink one of our emergency bug musks. Well, you don't drink them, but... That's right, while necromancy is illegal and punishable by death elsewhere in Morrowind, Old Ebonheart enjoys a special status guaranteed by an amendment to the Treaty of the Armistice. Even though our city is geographically located in Morrowind, legally speaking, it might as well be in Cyrodiil. Could that amendment be nullified somehow? You do realize you're talking about making edits to a treaty that was signed personally by both Tiber Septim and Vivek? A treaty which is arguably the most important legal document in the entire history of Tamriel? No, I think that any nullification would be quite impossible. What if I stole it, like Nicolas Cage? Is necromancy legal everywhere outside of Morrowind? Well, not quite. Even in Cyrodiil, where necromancy isn't illegal per se, there are places where it's shunned and the practice has been banned. You see, imperial law grants a decree of legislative autonomy to cities. There are a number of cities where the local administrators have elected to ban, say, gambling or dueling in the streets, and in some cities they've banned the practice of necromancy within the city limits. Does Old Ebonheart have similar autonomy? Of course, Old Ebonheart has the same privileges as any other imperial city. If I wanted to get necromancy banned, who should I talk to? Oh, I see. Very clever indeed. I suppose you could talk with his lordship, Karos Kosias, burgrave of the city. He could very well issue a citywide ban on necromancy if he wanted to. That is a big if, mind you. There isn't any reason for him to do so. You can find him in the Ebon Tower. Okay. Can never find the goddamn amulet. Everyone's still trying to find that fish. What was his name? Karos Kosias.
Must you pester me?
Go. Your skills are rusty. Perhaps I can help.
A trainer. My trade? Normally, there's no trouble here in the Curia, and it's my job to make sure it stays that way.
Yes.
Ever consider joining the Legion?
Visitors notice. Gracious visitors to the Ebon Tower. The library and royal feast hall are open to the public. Visitors are asked to refrain from touching or exploiting our exotic floral collection.
Will this take long?
Come on.
I only have
I
a
haven't
few
got all
moments.
day.
Keep walking.
Are you the Burgrave? There you are.
Excuse me. Did you say something?
No need to curtsy, madam. You may approach. I do not believe we've been introduced. I'm the castellan of the tower. What is it that you want with me? Can you make necromancy illegal? Necromancy is legal. We're not superstitious barbarians, after all. Why do you ask? Could you ban it? I could issue such a ban if needed. Why? The Tribunal Temple wants to put an end to necromantic heresy. I see. I'm inclined not to do that. However, I must admit that I don't know enough about this question of necromancy to really form a strong opinion about it. Tell you what, Representative of the Temple, go speak with Narasa Varan. She's the provincial minister of temple affairs. I trust her judgment in these matters. If she recommends that necromancy should indeed be banned, I will listen to her. You can find Varan in the east offices of the Curia building, which was the, that weird round table looking thing. That might be like the imperial version of a courthouse.
What is it now?
Yes.
Talk.
Treasure vault.
Come on. I haven't got all day, you know.
Are you the minister? No, you're probably just like a scribe for... What's this? Here hangs the dagger of the heathen god Vivis, laid down at the feet of Tiber Victorious as a sign of the armistice. It's Vivek. I'm not sure how to get up.
I'm a busy guy, so if you could hurry this up.
The east offices of the Curia building. Maybe the whole place is called Curia and this is the Hall of Justice. But this is still the eastern door. Oh, here we go. Here we go. An Imperial gold shield, gold helm, a golden dagger. That's a hell of a way to break the law. Well, can't find this lady. Here we go. High Rock Mission. The Imperial Census Building is currently undergoing important structural repairs as well as an extensive aesthetic renovation. The work is scheduled to be finished in the coming years. For the duration of the repairs, the Grand Inspector's office is located in DeBella's Tower. Curia East.
Will this take long?
Are you the person I'm supposed to talk to? What's your fucking name? Narasa Varan. They sound Dunmer. Just in case, we'll make sure it's not you.
Stay
It's
out
not.
of trouble
What's
and
this?
you won't get hurt.
I only care about books that talk out loud to me. I'm lazy.
Oh, come on, leave me alone.
I have the corpus disease brain rot.
Will this take long?
Make it quick, Orc.
Thought she had glasses on for a second, but necromancy is legal. Well, 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 I see how it is. The temple finally sends a representative to speak with me, and it's only to make demands. Indeed, I have the Burgrave's ear, and he heeds my advice on every matter pertaining to the temple. I could persuade him to ban necromancy in the city to improve the Empire's relation with the natives. I could do that, but you won't. Oh, I have no love for Histofos Velifer. I'd gladly help the temple to put an end to his heresy. However, I have fallen out of favor with the temple. It's been that way ever since I took this office to the minister. The temple has all but renounced me as if I had turned my back on them, but it's not true. I only wanted to serve the three by making their will known within the imperial government. And on top of that, the Order of Inquisition is suspecting me of heresy. Me. They say that they suspect me of being one of those dissident priests. My assets in my old home of Almalexia have been seized. My books, my scrolls, everything. The Inquisition refuses to give them back to me until that sham of investigation is over. It's humiliating, Herzog Ugshub. Before I help to make necromancy illegal in Old Ebonheart, I would appreciate if the temple first vindicated my honor and returned the seized assets. I'll have to ask a temple patriarch or a master about this. Very well then. Find the temple master in the Mournhold district who has the authority to tell the Order of Inquisition and their investigations. I will wait. Find a temple master in Mournhold District. I think they don't mean in Old Ebonheart. I don't think Old Ebonheart has a Mournhold District. I think they mean I have to go to Mournhold. She asked me to speak with a temple master anywhere in Mournhold District. No, Mournhold District is what the Empire calls this whole place, isn't it? I think so. So I think if we just get to a temple... maybe in Vivek. That house still not done, huh?
Nothing gets you there faster
What exactly
than magic.
do you require of me?
Oh, you know. Because I caught the Telvanni spy, I might not be able to complete the Telvanni quest line, because I forget where. Like, you have to make a choice at some point, or do the quest in a certain order to get to the top of Mages Guild and Telvanni. Well, maybe not. There might be enough jobs on the mainland to cancel that out. I don't think I get, like, cock-blocked specifically. I might just piss off a specific quest giver. I can never time it. So the thing is even a single point of slow fall stops you from taking damage? So I should really just do that.
Spit it out or hit the road. That's not good. I can't even remember what I need to say. Alexia. Because we actually can't go to
shopping for enchantments.
We can't go to Mournhold yet. We haven't advanced the main story enough. I have completed the pilgrimage. Oh, wait. To make the pilgrimage, I must swear to silence. If you speak with anyone before reaching the shrine, you will have broken your vow. Before you're sworn to silence, you may wish to purchase some potions of levitation or water walking. There is no easy way to get to the Sanctus Shrine in Dragonfell, and the waters can be dangerous. Tell me when you're ready. Oh, right. Dragonfell.
I've sworn you to to silence. You may not speak again until you reach the Sanctus Shrine in Dagon Fell.
Yeah, I don't actually know what the hell this guy's talking about. Requirements, that's in regard to the temple. Foreign quarter kill get high fine. Yeah, maybe I can't ask anyone in the mainland about it. Well, if we have to go into Mournhold, that'll be a little trickier. Basically means we have to put this quest on hold. Let me make a few fatigue potions since I see we have the parts. I am uncomfortably overweight. Gems weigh a bit, actually. Uh-oh. Well, we can't make any progress in Almasthir then. Was there more work to be done in Androthan?
What is this about, Orc?
Keep moving, scum.
Speak the truth.
Here for greed. I don't remember her name. Her name is Narasavaran.
Are you here to serve the temple by performing duties, my child? Or have you come for something else?
Duties? You found Raver Orthovel? Oh, right. I'm sure that'll work out. Are you a temple master? If you're here at this temple, he is your local master. Nalv Zandolan. Yeah, why won't he help us?
Rumors flow from the House of Troubles.
Alexia. Inquisitor. Necromancy. This is Tamriel rebuilt, yeah. He's definitely a temple master, and I'm assuming Mournhold District refers to the mainland. But he won't talk about that lady. Anywhere in Mournhold District. Maybe just temple? No. No. I am a member of the temple. Good Daedra? Boethia, Mephala, and Azra are loyal friends of the Tribunal. These Daedra are the good Daedra, which we also call the Anticipations. Weird. Not sure which Temple Master will help us with this. Oh, there is a temple in Old Ebonheart. I guess if the natives are in the city, right? Where would their temple be? I don't even know where the temple would be. You there?
Yes, Outlander.
You look like an
What do you
Outlander.
want?
You're not going to tell me where your temple is?
Go ahead.
I mean, I'm playing it right now, and it's been a while since I was in Old Ebonheart. So either maybe the temple is in the city. Sorry. Yeah, the temple's either in the city or it's in the castle.
Do you seek an audience with me?
I'm going to say that it's somewhere in the Ebon Tower. Oh, wait. Hostel of Stendar's Mercy. No, sorry. That's an Imperial god. We'll go to the Ebon Tower and snoop around.
Bards. Now there's a profession worthy of absolutely nothing.
If a few words can help, I'd be happy to talk.
Office is east. I would put her right by the person that's mad at her then. Your house, Indra.
What is it now?
Maybe you can tell us who to talk to. Confirmation the temple will vindicate my name and return my seized assets.
What is it now? What is it now?
Now, presumably they're going to be a Dunmer, so... What do you want, Outlander? If you're looking for work, perhaps you can help me enact my retribution. Yes, Outlander, retribution. I run a plantation along the Thir River. About a month ago, I had an Argonian slave by the name of Al-Judicus try to escape my plantation. I tried stopping him, but the fetcher fought back. He fought back so hard that he blinded me in my left eye and managed to escape. Knowing that most slaves escape to Old Ebonheart and that I belong to House Lalu, I plan to use the Empire's justice to schedule a trial to bring him into my custody. However, it seems that the courts agree with the slave. Due to a loophole, he is now a free citizen. What nonsense. Has this wretched court forgotten about the armistice? This is when I realized that Empire's justice would not give me back what was rightfully mine. This is where you come in. Are you interested in helping me? Sure. Great. I know you're the right person to approach. I don't think the court's going to change their opinion on the matter, so we'll have to take matters into our own hands. I just want this Swit dead. I'll pay you 100 drakes for this. If you're somehow able to convince the court to return custody to me, I'll be able to throw in the extra gold I would have to spend on a new slave. Unfortunately, I don't know where the slave might be hiding, but his lawyer, Nea Alarian, can be found in the Barristers Guild here. See if you can get it out of her. Well, get to it.
Whatever it is, I'm not interested.
I don't think so.
Pressing matters? No. We don't want to help the Empire too much. Ooh. Hey there, brother.
I only have a few moments.
I am Minervius Venius, Minister of Telvanni Affairs, and my Daedric friend here is Raskar Zal, the official representative of House Telvanni, or at least that's the working hypothesis. There's a bit of a language barrier between us, so I'm not completely sure. Hello. Kagzul. Kagzul. He approves of your pronunciation, even though it's a little off. Zaimel Raskar Zal, Zigtelvaik. Zigtelvaik. The Storm Atronach waves its hand as if it was casting a spell. Telvanni? Ah, Zigtalvaik. Okay. Well, I can't speak that. I really want to help you out. Because I work for House Telvanni? Is that the Brown Book? Is that what that said? Yep. That's apparently a thing. I've been given a recent edition of the Brown Book of Great House Telvanni. It lists the current Telvanni councilors and their residences. Oh, it's not legal. Can't steal that. I'll have to find the Brown Book somewhere else.
What is it now?
Did I talk to the general in his cell for the Narasa quest? I don't really do quests in Old Ebonheart because we're not an Imperial character. So I very much doubt I've done that.
Is cheap.
Let's try Offices West. I've been very patiently explaining House Redoran's position to the aptly named Jordan Silvertongue. Were she instead named Silver Ear, she professes to be neutral in the debate over Ald Vraish, and she makes nice acknowledgments about our historical rights of land. But she is still a Nord and obviously favors her own people. Well, you don't want to talk about it.
What hole did you crawl out of?
As a Nord, my people have existed in close proximity to the Redoran for thousands of years, yet we don't always get along. The tempers can flare from time to time, but Redoran respond well to respect and honorable conduct. I'm Minister of House Redoran Affairs, though I am a scholar, not a warrior. There are a few non-Dunmer who know more about House Redoran than I.
I think you should keep walking.
It's a great shirt, by the way. I didn't just compliment you because you tried to kick me out, but that's a great shirt. One of my favorite shirts. Am I streaming tomorrow? Unfortunately, this is our last stream before Christmas. I will be away tomorrow. I won't be back until, well, the next normal stream, which would be Sunday. So it'll be a whole week without me. This one's a different color. Lalu. Yeah, this doesn't help. Where's the fucking temple? What am I doing? We'll just go to the temple, and it should take us to the nearest one. Fucking wowie, that is... There's definitely not a temple in Old Ebonheart. Didn't even try to take us to Androthan instead. Wow. Alright, we'll just abandon this quest. We'll come back later. What am I going to be up to then? There's a bounty on Red Mountain we never found. I thought I got those Ashlanders. Mage Guild rank. Fargoth says hello we didn't quite do yet. The Astrologians Guild, we couldn't find their guild house. Guy that smashed the tomb, we couldn't figure that out. We could try to find Fargoth's new house. The hut is on the slopes of Red Mountain, just outside the ghost fence. Due south of the Dwemer Ruin, Bethwand, and the Daedric Ruins, or Gonapal. That's a good base for attacking those ruins. A hut on the slopes of the Red Mountain. I don't know where I put his key. Do I have the key to Fargoth's house? Key to Jailer Indo. Dwemer training box. Oh, that's for when we joined the Astrologians Guild. Yeah, we need the house, key for Fargoth, and then we'll try to find the place. I mean, if his house is near Ghost Fence, that would be an excuse to go inside the Ghost Fence and look for that escaped criminal, but... no. I would say Ald run, and then we take this for Yoda. Time is it? 1 p.m. Plenty of time to explore. Not the best weather for it, but... I don't think this is a blight storm. I think this is just an ash storm. Still miserable. Hello? I'm in need of an escort. You'll do in a pinch. Nope.
I'm listening.
I don't take shit from Imperials. Oh, they did have a side gate on Alderaan. Son of a bitch. Goes right to the fort. You know what I'd love to summon? Skeleton Archer. Daedric Ruin. I think, if I recall, I think she just wants an escort to the Buckmoth Legion fort, and I don't like dealing with the Imperial Legion in any capacity. Guess we're going to be doing a lot of soul trapping. Whoa, 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 that's the handshake. I was like, that fucking Dremora helmet's real empty, but no. God damn, he's fighting with a fucking chitless staff. Just ran off to fight something else. A scrib? You fucked off to fight a scrib? It might be... I don't know. I'm level 12 now. I feel a Dremora should appear with nicer weapons consistently. I don't have the magic pool to resummon him. Let's at least get out of this storm. What the fuck is that? Hello? I don't believe I've seen an orc with such a grand outfit in some time. You might be a Redoran quest. And of course, it's all fireball chucking Dunmer. Oh boy, now would be a good time for an AoE, that's for sure. Oh boy, I don't think I really have anything good here. Soul Rod is single target, that's for super serious shit. Stop with the fucking fire. I got too much fire on me. Looks like they did get tuckered out finally. We got that going for us. Fuck the toxicity that I don't need right now. I am so proud of that orc for not helping me. She's a traitor to her fucking race. Damn it. The fucking toxicity's gonna kill me, I think. But I have to drink another health potion. I'm out of the good ones. No, actually, 24 is shit. I had a 5 for 10. Didn't I? Man, a Dunmer with fire. Okay, could you fucking just die? That fire shield was awful. Who's doing that? A goddamn flame atronach of all things now? I don't think I can win this. Resisted the silence, things I saw from a fucking mile away. I might be able to get her with the sword, and then I had a ice spell, didn't I? If she hits me with a fireball, I'm fucked though. Or did I already use it to fight the Dunmer? I could warp out of here, but then I lose. I've been defeated. Oh. I'm glad I lived, but I would have liked to get the soul. What happened here? A mist man. Holy shit. Those clan fears look great. Our whole mod list is called OpenMW. Total Overhaul. Which is about 500 mods, and I do not remember any of them off the top of my head. There's still a few more assholes back there, fella. I'm a little fucking terrified. They're absurdly large fireballs, too. That guy's got exploding fire arrows. Direct hit. Love it. much all I can do is pray the Jink Blade lands. Oh, nope, sorry. I thought that was someone summoning you, but it was just a fancy door handle. A bone man. I like that they're made out of soul gems. What is this? Soul flask. Okay, are you here? You backing me up? There's a pretty good chance one of these is going to summon a Dremora. There it is. Again with the goddamn fireballs, fellas. I don't have any golden saints to make resist gear. It summons 2, which I'm not a huge fan of. I think the army can win against these guys, but I need a second to get the charges back. Tell me about this purple drink. Hey! Oh! I'm a sorcerer. I'm allowed to drink purple. Disassembled bone, mangled arm. Ooh, another black soul gem. There's a chance that I shouldn't have drank that purple, and this quick save is going to give me a lot of trouble. So we'll do another one. We'll do Herzog 21. Okay. I summoned way too many Dremora, and I think the soul trap isn't connecting because I need to dispel them. I have a ghost amulet too. Maybe I didn't buy the Ancestral Ghost one because Ancestral Ghost is too weak now. Alright, then I need the Warden's Ring. Just want your souls. Doctor's bands are gonna be the fucking death of me. Not sure which one is mine and which one's the summon. Oh, wait, no. I have 2 out, so... Oh wait, fuck, I can't tell which one's mine. Okay, no, the spear one's mine. Man, all that work and I got 1 Dremora soul. What a world. Nice hammer, but it's too fucking heavy. I am embarrassed at how I struggled against those Dremora with all my guys. I'm just reflecting myself to death. That's really embarrassing. Oh, I can drink the Sunny D again and again. Do you mind?
Hey!
That guy's fast.
You will die where you stand.
The fissure must be replenished. Oh boy. Soul rot it is, homie. I died doing what I love. Being drowned in a vat of purple drink. It's fine. Now that we know, we'll soul rot him right away.
You should have picked an easier opponent.
Oh, fucking Christ, I couldn't cast it in time. It's going great. Holy fuck, he actually survived the soul rot. That's terrifying. Oh man, I have a silence necklace this whole time. I could probably get rid of Magica Sump. Because Magica Sump isn't very reliable. The charge is too large. How am I going to get us out of this jam? I could probably drink the Harvester Ichor and then chase it with the Potent Healing, because the Potent Healing would cancel out the toxicity pretty effectively. Hey, ho, fucking hey. Johnny Murder Machine here took like no damage from Soul Rot. What the fuck? That guy's way too fucking tough. The best we can do is spam agility on him. What's that, Bone Biter? We gotta get him with a couple Bone Biters and the whole army. There's enemies nearby, so we can't rest, unfortunately, random Dremora. Where's Lord Bryn's amulet? So we have to... Yeah, I was going to levitate. I'm hoping I can have the summons do most of the fighting, because this toxic cloud's really strong. At the same time, though, the guy's fucking a monster. Good call on that toxic cloud, though. We'll use our levitate scroll. 70 levitate should make us pretty quick, too, so... I wanted to capture that mist man, but it's better to win.
You will die where you stand. You fight unfair. This bout is yours.
Hope the mist man's not, I don't think we got the mist man, which is good. Alright, what the fuck was your deal, homeboy? 4-star home wrecker. No fucking way. A Nordic battle axe, that's it? That's all this guy was packing? That is unreal. Yoo-hoo, other guy. Oh shit.
Not mine.
They're Nords, so it has to be fire. Could you fuck off? These guys high on Scoom or something? I was not expecting another Nord in there. I probably could have handled the skeleton. We're gonna do this with the summons. Bunch of my summoning gizmos are empty, though. Conjure Shaw. Slinker Bell. Where's the Bonewalker one? Or was that a scroll? Alright, surely this'll work. Get him, everybody. I also have to beat shadows or he'll go fucking nutso on me.
Easier opponent. I should have picked an easier opponent. Ha! Ha!
Well, hang on, I can do the agility while we're here, because that'll be permanent.
Hey! Go!
That guy's still got a shitload of move speed. Don't know why. Holy fuck, I have black soul gems, don't I? Didn't I suck up his soul? No, the black soul gems on the altar still. A soul attenuator key. I don't know what the fuck that does, but neat. And then there's another Nord in there, I think, still.
Fool.
I'll soul rod him.
Hey!
Take his enchanted pool cue. Tell me about the mystery of Talara.
Norbuth was leaving his favorite pub in Camlawn, the Breaking Branch, when he heard someone calling his name. His was not the sort of a name that could be mistaken for another. He turned and saw Lord Errol, the royal battle mage from the palace, emerge from the darkness of the alley. "My lord," said Norbuth with a pleasant smile. "I'm surprised to see you out this evening, Norbuth," grinned Lord Errol with a most unpleasant smile. "I have not seen you and your master very much since the millennial celebration, but I understand you've been very busy. What I've been wondering is what you've been busy doing." "Protecting the imperial interests in Camlawn is busy work, my lord, but I cannot imagine you would be interested in the minutiae of the ambassador's appointments." "But I am," said the battle mage, "especially as the ambassador has begun acting most mysteriously, most undiplomatically. And I understand that he has taken one of the whores from the flower festival into his house. I believe her name is Gaina." Norbuth shrugged.
Did he say
"He's
whores?
in love, I would imagine, my lord. It can make men act very strangely, as I'm sure you've heard before."
Yeah. And that book keeps fucking going. Whoa.
Norbuth was leaving his favorite pub in Camlawn, the Breaking Branch, when he heard someone calling his name. His was not the sort of a name that could be mistaken for another. He turned and saw Lord Errol, the royal battle mage from the palace, emerge from the darkness of the alley. "My lord," said Norbuth with a pleasant smile. "I'm surprised to see you out this evening, Norbuth," grinned Lord Errol with a most unpleasant smile. "I have not seen you and your master very much since the millennial celebration, but I understand you've been very busy. What I've been wondering is what you've been busy
I want
doing."
this.
"Protecting the imperial interests in Camlawn is busy work, my lord, but I cannot imagine you would be interested in the minutiae of the ambassador's appointments." "But I am," said the battle mage, "especially as the ambassador has begun acting most mysteriously, most undiplomatically lately. And I understand that he has taken one of the whores from the flower festival into his house. I believe her name is Gaina." Norbuth shrugged. "He's in love, I would imagine, my lord. It can make men act very strangely, as I'm sure you've heard before." "She is a most comely wench," laughed Lord Errol. "Have you noticed how much she resembles the late Princess Talara? I've only been in Camlawn for 15 years, my lord. I never saw her late majesty. Now I could understand it if he had taken to writing poetry. But what man in love spends his days in the kitchens of the palace talking to old servants? That hardly sounds like molten passion to me, even based on my limited experience." Lord Errol rolled his eyes. "And what is this business he has now in... Oh, what is the name of that village?" "Umbington," replied Norbuth, and immediately wished he hadn't. Lord Errol was too canny an actor to reveal it, but Norbuth knew at the pit of his stomach that the battle mage did not even know Lord Strail had left the capital. He had to get away to let the ambassador know, but there was still a game to be carefully played. "He's not leaving for there until tomorrow. I believe it's just to put a stamp on some deed that needs the imperial seal." "Is that all? How tedious for the poor fellow. I suppose I'll see him when he returns then." Lord Errol bowed. "Thank you for being so informative. Farewell." The moment the royal battle mage turned the corner, Norbuth leapt onto his horse. He had drunk one or two ales too many, but he knew he must find his way to Umbington before Lord Errol's agents did. He galloped east, out of the capital, hoping there were signs along the road. Seated in a tavern that smelled of mildew and sour beer, Lord Strail marveled at how the Emperor's agent, Lady Briziana, always found the most public of places for her most private of conferences. It was harvest time in Umbington, and all of the field hands were drinking away their meager wages in the noisiest of fashions. He was dressed appropriately for the venue, rough trousers and a simple peasant's vest, but he still felt conspicuous. In comparison to his two female companions,
This story's way too long. I speculate something's going to happen with the soul attenuator if I take the soul flask.
The low places of Daggerfall, as a common prostitute. Lady Briziena, to his left, was even more clearly in her element. By what name would you prefer I call you? Lady Briziena asked solicitously. I am used to the name Gaina, though that may have to change, was her reply. Of course it may not. Gaina the whore may be the name writ on my grave. I will see to it that there is no attempt on your life like that at the Flower Festival. Lord Strail frowned. But without the Emperor's help, I won't be able to protect you forever. The only permanent solution is to capture those who would do you harm, and then to raise you to your proper station. Do you believe my story? Gaina turned to Lady Briziena. I have been the Emperor's chief agent in High Rock for many years now, and I have heard few stranger tales. If your friend the ambassador hadn't investigated and discovered what he has, I would have dismissed you outright as a mad woman. Briziena laughed, forcing a smile onto Gaina's face to match. But now, yes, I do believe you. Perhaps that makes me the mad woman. Will you help us? Asked Lord Strail simply. It is a tricky business interfering in the affairs of the provincial kingdoms. Lady Briziena looked into the depths of her mug thoughtfully. Unless there is a threat to the Empire itself, we find it is best not to meddle. What we have in your case is a very messy assassination that happened 20 years ago, and its aftermath. If His Imperial Majesty involved itself in every bloody hiccup in the succession in each of his 1,000 vassal kingdoms, he would never accomplish anything for the greater good of Tamriel. I understand, murmured Gaina. When I remembered everything, who I was and what happened to me, I resolved to do nothing about it. In fact, I was leaving Cameron and going back home to Daggerfall when I saw Lord Strail again. He was the one who began this quest to resolve this, not me. And when he brought me back, I only wanted to see my cousin to tell her who I was. But he forbade me. It's too dangerous, growled Strail. We still don't know yet the depths of the conspiracy. Perhaps we never will. I'm sorry. I always find myself giving long explanations to short questions. Lord Strail asked if I would help. I should have begun by saying yes. Lady Briziena laughed at the change in Lord Strail and Gaina's expressions. I will help you.
That fucking sucked. I don't know what mod read the book, unfortunately. That was a very long book anyways. The fact that I'm overweight is going to be a huge problem on this fight. The problem is in the time it takes me to take my weapon out, they just put shield back on. You could silence them, but I think they reflect it or absorb it. Of course I fucking soul trap's gonna wear off, guys. Did they all turn on themselves or something? Did I get a single one? That was fucking... of course I summoned one with a fucking club. Yeah, he's gonna fucking... God damn it, just fucking die, homie. Nope, apparently it's gonna be my turn to die. I had the wrong weapon out. That attempt really sucked because they run away when I turn invisible, but if I don't turn invisible, they just ride my ass. Oh, that's okay. My Dremora survived. But that also means we failed to butcher yet another Dremora properly. If I just can stay in the fight long enough, but no. Got the Black Soul Gem. I don't know if people can ever be big enough to give me a constant effect. It might be explicitly always forever Golden Saints. Now, I unfortunately am levitating for like 2 minutes. And I can't rest while I'm levitating. What am I doing here? I'm going to the Ghost Gate for something, aren't I? This is going to take too long and I don't want to stand out in the wind while we wait, so... we will go stand inside till this falls off of us. That was a fucking tough shrine. Again, tough shrine because I can't actually participate in these fights. Goddamn fireballs everywhere. We got a couple nice things while that book reading was going on, though. I like that shield belt. The Amulet of Frost damage, not too impressed with that one. Silence on target is neat. It was a ring, I think. Damage fatigue for 1 second. That one just doesn't come up enough is the problem. Ooh. Damage fatigue, 20 points and 20 feet. Oh, fuck. Toxic Cloud's a ring? I was stingy with this thing. I thought it was a scroll. Drain health. That's good. Oh, that's why I never have the shield belt on. The Scamp one's a shield. Warden's ring. And then we found those nice enchanted shoes. Mercantile and Speechcraft 10. And then another 10 from the Zenith Rainbow. We get 20 free Speechcraft. Sorry, 20 free Mercantile. Oh, man. Let's see how much we drain on this per cast. 720. Wrong ring. 97. We can cast 7 times. On touch. But I don't think it'll hurt me. That's good. Now we'll just stand here for a moment while I wait for this levitate to wear off, and then we're going to Ghost Gate. Right. Drain health probably would be good for those fucking reflecting Dremora. Were those Dremora Lords? Dremora Lord, presumably. No idea what the Soul Flask and Soul Attenuators do. I have a black soul gem. Be nice to suck a person into that. Probably not a bandito. Yeah, I might have to drop off my weapons. I might have to drop off some shit. I love collecting enchanted items on this character, but I don't use most of them. How much longer? 40 seconds. Oh, that's my pouch. I can do it. We're going to put a mark in the ghost gate because I'm tired of walking back here constantly. Ah! It's the hunger, I think. We'll try that absorb health thing. Sucking souls out, huh? Are you my friend? No, you are not. Unfortunately, I think we'll stop when we get to the ghost gate. Then we'll worry about Fargoth's house next time, because there's a chance that we'll start the next stream and I'll forget what I was doing and leave immediately, but... I am so tempted to divine... You know what? We could intervention right now and jump over. I could be wrong, and we won't. We'll go back to Old Room. Ghost Gate. We've done it. I'm over encumbered because it was an amulet we teleported with, because I always use the amulet instead of the spell, like an idiot. Okay, one mark, please. Are we up to a 6? We are up to a 6th mark. Beautiful. We really need to do, we could probably scrap Androthan or Almastir, because if we're in Old Ebonheart, we can get around. We really need just like one city on the mainland. This is our house. We still live in Cleared Sanctuary of Bone, because that place terrifies me. I have some heavy shit we need to drop off, though. I can type if I mouse over. That could go either way, because I have to remember what the spells are called. Another glass dagger for my collection. I got some nice shit to trade. I just normally don't see nice shit in the shops. Alright, things we're never going to use. That strength dagger, very cool idea, but we don't use it. Blind, cool, but we don't use it. A glass jink blade. I have a dwarven jink blade, which weight 1.8, weight 8. We free up a lot more weight, but I feel as an enchanted collector, a dwarven jink sword is cooler than a glass jink sword. But for weight purposes, we'll do this. Let's see what we got in here. That's got drain health. 14 health for 3 seconds. I guess the problem is they don't stack. So if I'm landing hits consistently, the Dagger of Mischief's a bit of a waste. Frost damage. Damage health is kind of weak. I like the shield shard. It just doesn't fucking do anything. It's also only 2 pounds, but... And then the... Whoa. This is a spear. You look like a dagger at a glance. You were fucking hiding in there taking up weight. Clever girl. The wizard staff was cool. Being stuck with the slowest levitate possible for 2 minutes is not cool. And then Wormtooth I don't mind. The Bound Helm I accidentally possess, because we used Bound Helm earlier. Cephal, the Matador shawl we actually never use. So I will put it away just to keep the inventory a little lean. Civi intervention we know, so we don't need that. Frost damage, that's too much of a range. We'll just put this on display somewhere in the house later. That's some of the Bone Walker, that's great. Amulet of Shadows, we need to figure out a way to stay alive. Like, we could do, like, shield, sanctuary stacking shit, but that might incline me to go in and swing my sword, so maybe not. But Amulet of Shadows we'll hang on to for now. Silence for 5 seconds is great. Slow falling. I really got to wean myself off this one, just to keep the inventory lighter. Stamina is great, keep that one. That's for trading. Ancestor's Amulet for summons. Belt of Stonewood we don't use because we wear the Scamp Belt. Bone Biter, I love Bone Biter, but I almost never use it, but we'll keep it. Sweet Boots we found today. Boss Credo's Mark we never use. Doctor's Band we always use. Igneous Echo, I think the problem with Igneous Echo is it's too fucking expensive. It does 60 damage over a minute. That's just too expensive. Magicka Sump, I guess, has the same problem. Also, people that I want to silence fucking resist it. Mentor's Ring, Moon Boots we can leave behind. We can also leave behind our... Oh shit, these are just completely novice robes. They don't do anything but buff our Magicka. Cool, but then people can't see how beautiful I am, so no. Ring of Aversion, that's super lightweight, but the inventory size is as much of a problem as the inventory weight. Divine Intervention, fuck the Empire. Talos is a fraud. Tactical Advantage. Now, Tactical Advantage... I have a real problem with stacking defensive buffs for 30 seconds, and that I always forget. Damage Fatigue a bunch on touch. I mean, if I'm getting touched, I'm in trouble. Transcendent Wisdom. Now, this is cool if I want to get the army out. I think I'll hang on to this one. And then Dispel is for when I fight Dremora that cannot fucking control themselves. Put this away. Put this away. That freed up some weight. A bunch of this booze I don't need. We're going to sleep until morning. A very long sleep. We've earned it. We're going to go to Balmora, sell all these surplus potions to Ajira, call it a night. I'll stop the stream in Ghostgate, so hopefully I remember what the fuck I'm doing. We can look for that criminal, I guess, since we'll have the whole stream next time. And we can try to find Fargoth's house, because at the very least...
civilized way to travel.
It should have a quest or two attached to it, but it's also a jumping off point to both a Daedric ruin and a Dwemer ruin. Actually, his house might be near that Daedric ruin we just cleaned out, so we could use that as a landmark to find his house. Exclusive Restore Magicka note. Keep that Harvester Ichors and stuff. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to drink this. I think I can, because it specifies the duration, the potency. If it's a vague one, it's not. It's just an alchemical ingredient. All right. Cure Blight Disease. I think that's for a quest. Really? Fortify Magicka 17 for 33. I only have one of them, but... I really don't need that many because of the toxicity stuff. Keep that, keep that. I'll sell 10 for 18, 10 for 19, or 14 for... Yeah. Lighten the load a little bit. Velk Nectar Sac, don't know where I got that, but neat. And then, there we go. And we got some walking around money.
I see you. Hello.
Spend some of that money on soul gems, although I don't know if Galbadir restocks. I'm not sure if any enchanter restocks their soul gems, so I'm glad we find a bunch in the wild. She does not, seemingly. Uh-oh. And most of these are scrolls I sold you. Actually, let's make sure some of these aren't just scrolls I picked up because they're valuable. This is a giant paralyze, but doesn't do a lot of damage, but I'll keep it for an emergency. Absorb stats I normally don't do. Detect enchantment might come up once. Fifth barrier I never use. Absorb, no, I just don't deal with stat absorption. Yeah. Scroll invisible, that's for emergencies. Carrion flight will just hang on to forever. They're light. Frostguard, no. Disintegrate weapon, there's still a chance your weapon would survive a 500. Yeah, you'd pretty much have to crit the max durability, and then you'd really only stand a chance of breaking daggers and glass. So no. Keep those lock splitters. Fortify Mercant, if we really need to buy stuff, we can keep that. Fortify Speechcraft as well. Black Sloth has damage agility, but kind of weak. 150 potential damage on Black Death, so keep that. Dispel for a bunch. It's touch. And I have a Warden's Ring, so... There we go, that tidied things up a little bit. Got that very nice Daedric Hammer, too. I'm never going to use that, but we'll put that on display. We're trying to collect rare things for our house. I don't know when our house is going to be done. This is 2 pounds. This is 3 pounds. We should really drop that off at home.
Have you been helping Ajira with the bet? Go ahead. I have many...
It's one NPC in Mournhold that restocks soul gems. I really don't want to go to Mournhold, but I guess we might as well, because we're becoming a little more prominent in the mainland temple. It makes sense we'd go to the Holy City. Alma Alexia lives there. What was I dropping off? Weird soul shit. Fuck off. Not in there, you won't. And the hammer. There, we have 100 pounds to play with, assuming I'm not wearing my pouch. I'm wearing my pouch. Son of a bitch. The curse of... I actually don't think I've gained a single strength on this character. I want to say endurance, speed, willpower, endurance, speed, strength. So strength comes from our heavy armor. I guess it's because our gloves and our head. Still, I should be getting more heavy armor. I guess I die normally when I'm getting hit. Nothing to be helped with there. I'm gonna walk around Sadrith Mora for a minute because everyone loves me there. Nice high note to end on for Christmas. But yeah, I won't be around for Christmas, so I hope you enjoy your holidays. I'll be back, well, I might have time on the weekend, but the next scheduled stream is going to be Sunday. Next
Whatever
Sunday.
you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
More Tell Vanity Towers has like 5 grand soul gems in it. I don't like to steal from people. I'm a bit of a sociopath and I steal sometimes, but I don't extensively steal from people when the opportunity presents itself. Also, I did steal from someone here in Sadrith Mora and I got arrested later on. I lost like a Grandmaster Mortar and Pestle over it. But the next Bethesda game I play will be a thief. I'm normally never a thief, especially in Bethesda games, but all the more reason to give it a go. I feel you save scum a lot as a thief because you're trying to sneak around all the time, but fucking I save scum all the time on a wizard. Got anything special for me today? Actually, hang on. Let me shake your... Let me put on all my shopping shit. He is elated to talk to me. Nothing worth buying from him. Yeah, I don't see a lot of wacky bracers or gloves. It's always just steel gauntlets. Oh well. Whoa, did I read that right? I'm up to 3,000. Wow.
Temple business, is it? Well,
I bet you that hides
you
my
tend
hair,
your
unfortunately. That's a
marshmallow,
beautiful headpiece.
and we'll tend
wow.
ours.
I'll tell you what we'll do before we do stop for the night. I'm going to go to Tel Bernor because we have all this money. He has a single soul gem, and it's the black soul gem I didn't buy from him before. Yoink. Your scrolls might recharge. Got any war crimes for me? I'm always looking for soul rot. No.
3 blessings.
Let's go to Tel Bernora and buy some overpriced
Outlander.
shit. Might be able to buy a Frost Atronach or a Storm Atronach. Or Daedroth. Do I have Dremora? Yeah, I have Daedroth too. Daedroth's the dinosaur, I think. Yep.
Wealth beyond measure.
Dynamite, as they say. Got 600
No, I don't
fatigue.
have trouble.
But yeah, we'll take a little break from the mainland next time, assuming I remember it's going to be a fucking week away.
Wealth beyond measure. Move along.
Check out Fargoth's house at the Ghost Gate, try to find those escaped criminals.
Is it really necessary that we talk?
Say what you want or go away.
It's you, isn't it? You're the one that takes me to Tel Bernor.
I've got my eye on you, Outlander.
Short trip, long trip, you decide.
You may speak.
Is it necessary that you speak with me?
You know, Intel Vani might makes right. That's false because I actually murdered these dudes while they were trying to take over the Telvanni Tower, and I was charged with a crime and kicked out of House Telvanni. Those Telvanni are all fucking talk. My last character strongly respected Fargoth's law, though, which is when you kill people, you take over their house. But this character, despite the fact that nobody likes her, she's a little more by the book. Just an outlander that loves magic, loves collecting enchanted things, loves the temple.
Makes cowards of us all.
Because temple law forces you to be her friend.
An adventurer, I presume.
Trying to get into the upper tower here. I will keep on my merchant boots, by the way, because otherwise we'll get fucking hosed by and stuff. I think disposition... Ah, Christ. I think one of them doesn't come up in certain situations, but you should... You'll get some sort of discount if you always do both. I think training, disposition matters.
Conscience makes coward.
Levitate. Oops. Alteration 46, which gives me speed 38.
Is wasted on an ogrum like her.
Do you got... No, nothing I want.
No, go ahead.
It's the old man. He's the one that loves to summon. Yeah, adventures at Ghost Gate next time, then we'll go back to the mainland. I would like to take over the temple before we continue the main story, but we at least have to piss off the Dark Brotherhood to go to Morrowind, and I'll maybe double check. I'll maybe double check what starts to give us problems on the temple progression. Summon a Golden Saint. Now, we're never going to summon a Golden Saint to extract her soul. That's fucking rude. But I might get the Storm Atronach. 114, 165. I think we'll just get the Storm Atronach. I don't want to spend every fucking penny I have.
No, go ahead. You're not like the rest of those fools.
All Copper Tongue. And we'll Bug Musk. Because I'm sitting on a few freebies that we found. I think they're freebies. I may be paid for some of these. Guy is in love with me. Ugh. Preferred if he was more in love with me. 32 to 40, that is a hell of a range. Weakness to Magicka, Flay Spear, Drain Magicka. Can I Drain Magicka? I actually don't know how to Drain Magicka. That might come in handy. Drain Magic on a dagger? Damage fatigue, no, drain health. Yeah, I can't drain fatigue. I have no way to damage or drain Magicka. So that might be a good one to pick up. And we don't have Fortify Fatigue or Fortify Magicka either. I don't even have Fortify Health. I'm not sure if I can fortify my my meters with spells, if they have to be enchantments or potions, but maybe. Spells. I can't afford Drain Magicka. It's $1,800. Well, fuck you. That's going to be something I forget for next time, by the way. Let's go home and call it a night, like I said. Well, let's go to Ghostgate, because I said if we're not in Ghostgate, I'll forget what we're doing. I will go inside, though, so it's not so fucking windy. Project Cyrodiil. I saw some Evasion Shores stuff on the subreddit. I didn't know what the hell it was about. I really don't like to mod midway through a playthrough, though, in case it makes me unstable, so I don't think we'll see that.
Rumors flow from the House of Trouble. What are you gawking at?
That's fine, but I hope you enjoyed our adventures today. We, I don't know if we got anything. Well, we got the shoes, which I should take off. There we go. Cleared a few quests, which are more interesting stories than anything. But I'll be back next time with some more Morrowind. I'm sure we're going to be here for a long fucking time. Not Ghostgate, but in the game in general. But yeah, like I said, I'd like to get a little further in the temple, and then we can progress the main story enough. I forget what the trigger is, but one of the mods makes it so that you have to actually be recognized to some degree as an Erevarine before the Dark Brotherhood tries to kill you, because, you know, getting fucking attacked by the Dark Brotherhood in Seyda-Neen was always kind of silly, and you become a millionaire when that happens. We'll probably not sell their clothes. The clothes are either going to be rebalanced, or we'll just avoid selling them altogether. But I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.